Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome, respected friends. We have started the study of third Utpatthi Prakaranam of this glorious text, Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Yesterday, very sublime subject, serious, deep, intense. So what? We have the grace of the Lord Guru and we have our own commitment. So unhesitatingly, we will take the initiative, try to study it. If not 100%, some percent of it definitely we will be able to understand it. Let us start with our Prarthana Sankalpa. Om. 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 Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्छास्त्राः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने. ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने. यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुम् रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं निर्वाण मंजरी शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणम् आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत ऐतरेयोपनिषद पारायणम् भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्यादीनां द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतु क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम अथ तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम। ओम मंगलाचरण श्लोकः। ओम सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग् ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखगनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदं। ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ स्वसदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नारायण। So Utpatti Prakaranam, third Prakaranam, entire 122 sargas. What is the name of each sarga? Yesterday we have spent some 10-15 minutes to browse through. There were so many akhyanas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Through those akhyana kathas, the jnanam is conveyed to us. Now, one thing we have to understand, ki the knowledge to be gained is so simple. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jivo Brahma Eva Bas. Anena Vedyam Sat Shastram. Iti Vedanta Dindima. Ho gaya. But then, though the said thing is only this much in terms of sentences or words, but where we are now in our understanding, acceptance, vasanas, ignorances, life, far, far away from this truth, isn't it? Therefore, to experience it and before that to do all sadhanas, before that to convincingly know this thing, how many times we have to repeatedly listen, listen, listen. That is why you understand the need of so many shastras and each shastra being so big. And remember to the great people like Sri Rama here in Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana, for the people like Mata Parvati in our Adhyatma Ramayana, for the people like Parikshit in Bhagavata, for Arjuna in Gita, if it has taken so many chapters, shlokas, and repetitions, how many times it requires for us to listen, to understand. So have patience. Never ever allow the mind to overpower the beautiful intellectual effort of studying the Shastras by saying how long, by saying how many times. This is a cheat mind which says so. We have to be wise enough, conscious enough way to catch that mind's cunning and funny thing. Only one thing, have we thoroughly understood Brahman and the Jagat as Mithya and have reason about the Jagat and are established in the Atma. That is the only thing. That till that happens, we cannot give up. One thing. Second is what? In this way, having Brahma Jnana and getting moksha, how many people are there? Good question, no? In the whole universe. Very less in number. Incountable. So how can we be countable में एक हो सकते हैं? That is the beauty of it. That everybody is potentially divine, they have to realize. So instead of asking this ki out of 800 crores, if there are only 800 people, one per 1 crore, how can I be one of them? Answer is what? But are you not getting the chance to listen to the Shastras? Are you not at least little by little you are understanding? Yeah, that is enough proof that yes, we are for this only. And then as regards the other things are concerned, the Vyavahara is anyway going on. Our duties in the world anyway is going on. Slowly, slowly we are enhancing our knowledge. The knowledge in its own maturity, thoroughly when we gain, definitely that time everything we'll give up. Only we take up this is Tattva Chintana, Tattva Sadhana, Tattva Anubhuti. Isn't it? तो फिलहाल तो अब ये मौका जो मिल रहा है उसको उपयोग करते जाना. Never allow the mind to overpower. So, friends, in this Utpatthi Prakaranam, third one out of 122 sargas, the first sarga name is Bandha Hetu Varnanam. The Varnana, the description, the explanation, the clarity given regarding what is the Hetu of the Bandhana, what is the cause of bondage. Sri Krishna Gurudeva, now dekho, see the beauty of this Shastra. When you know the Hetu, the cause, having diagnosed the problem, is it not easier to treat? And is not medically this? Diagnosing the problem exactly is the half of the disease, half of the treatment. Exactly samasya kya hai? Half of the treatment is over with that only. Remaining half is the corresponding medication we give, then it is done. If that thing is not known disease cause, then every gimmicks, every experiments we do, only to aggravate the disease, only to suffer. Same way, each of the human beings generally are feeling the bondage. Bondage is never happiness giving. They want liberation. So they are through every endeavor of, say, artha and kama, and to obtain the artha kama, whatever the dharma, punya, papa they do, all are done only for getting the moksha from the bandhana. Every jiva, even a small ant also, a plant also, a bird also, animal also, they all are suffocated by the bondage. They are wanting to get liberated only. For that only they are struggling. But why they are not getting liberated? Only one reason is exactly where is bondage, they don't know. So what exactly the problem? The diagnosis is not perfect. That is why they are doing everything except the main thing to be done. है ना? Doctors जो proper diagnosis नहीं करते हैं, every medicine they give not the exact one. All are क्या कहते हैं ना beating or groping in darkness or just shooting in darkness only, throwing in darkness. अंधेरे में तीर मारना. But exactly through the latest developed technology or other things, if the exact disease is known, you treat it without any digression. Here also, the beauty of our Sanatana Dharma Shastras is exactly where is the problem that is pinpointedly located. What is the cause of the bondage? 50% problem is sorted out. But what is the suitable solution for that cause, the problem, the bondage? You apply it, then you are free. So, Bandha Hetu Varnanam is a beautiful sarga number 1. And all these shlokas, everything mystical, very subtle, many times indicative, sometimes twisted, sometimes with lot of fill up the blanks, sometimes with lot of, what do you call them, indirectly said. It is left for our understanding because the speaker is no less than Vaashishtha and the audience is no less than Rama with so much of wisdom. So, This goes on happening. So we try our best. Like we are studying our Upanishads at our best level. If not 100%, 1 2%, we are grasping in our first, second rounds. Maybe 10, 12 rounds when we do, little more we may be able to understand it. This is how it happens. Not that in one go somebody understands everything and does meditation and realizes. As a hai, so there are only exceptions, and all the other formal preparations they have done in their earlier lives. Okay, friends. So let us see one by one shloka. Yesterday we saw first shloka. Again we start from there. Om Ata Shri Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana Shastram Atha Tritiya Utpatti Prakaranam Atha Bandha Hetu Nirupanam Nama Pratama Sarga Shri Vasishta Uvacha. Salute to Vasishta Bhagavan at his feet, to Vishwamitra Bhagavan, to Valmiki Bhagavan, to Vedavyasa Bhagavan, to Vamadeva Bhagavan, to Sri Narada Bhagavan, and all our Puja Guru Parampara. Salute to the Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastra, and our own Ishta Devata and our own Swagurus, Swacharyas. May all of them pour their blessings so that we smoothly study, understand every deep, intricate point of this Shastra and celebrate these days of ours in the evening in the gaining of the knowledge of this Shastra. And may the knowledge also be practiced, implemented by us. Most of the Vedantic knowledge, it has nothing to do much with the physical outer work. It's only in changing our attitudes, changing our intentions, changing our outlooks, changing our responses, etc. May we bring out those most worthy, beautiful changes, modifications in us, so that the theoretically gained knowledge becomes practically experienced by us, and thus the life becomes fulfilled. Dhanya. Start. Sri Vasishta Uvacha ki Vagbhabhir Brahmavit Brahma Bhati Swapna Ivatmani Yadidam Tat Swashabdottaihi Yo Yadveti Saveti Tat. So in one shloka, the entire Vedanta Sara Utpatti Prakarana Sara he has told वशिष्ठ जी. अब उसको एक एक वर्ड को विश्लेषण करके समझना होता है. So we have tried yesterday to explain yesterday कि वाग भा भी ब्रह्मवित ब्रह्म bhati. Here actually bhati word used in many places as appearance. But here bhati bhanu also means experience. So vag bhavihi brahmavita brahma bhati. Make it simple. Vag bhavihi means the prakasha, the knowledge gained by the vani, spoken obviously by the guru and shastra. And naturally, which Vagbhani? Vagbha, the highest Vak of Upanishads, in that also the Tattva Bodha, Brahmatmaikya Bodha Vakyas, which are called as Mahavakyas. So, through the teachings of the Guru, right from the beginning up to the final teaching of Tat Tvam Asi, this Vak is Bha. It is giving Prakasha, the Prakasha of the Jnanam. So Vag Bhabhi means the Jnana Prakasha gained through the Vani of the Guru and Shruti Mata. Vag Bhabhi Brahmavit. The one who thoroughly understands Brahman and its nature, Brahma Bhati. He will experience that Brahman obviously as his own self. Then Swapna Iva Atmani Adidam. And what is the whole idam for him after experiencing is Swapnavad only. Idam Yad Bhati. Now, what is it appearing like? Though Swapna, but real. Like we thoroughly studied in Mandukya, Swapna Kala, Swapna Anubhutis are 100% true. Really, we experience it. It is only when we wake up from the other plane of standpoint of waking, we say Swapna is Mithya. In the same way, for you and I, the Jagra Jagat is Swapna. When you touch something, it is hard, no doubt. It is cold, it is no doubt. It is soft, no doubt. When you look at, yes, it's a red color, it's a blue color, it's a white color, all of that. in the waking plane. But then, when we awaken to that Brahma Vidya by the teachings of the Guru, there, only after experiencing the reality Brahma, from that standpoint, actually the waking Jagat is Mithya or Swapnavat. So, if it is Swapnavat, the Mithya, the waking Jagat, from the Atmanubhuti standpoint, why should we now understand or accept it as Swapna while living in Jagat? Question, but so simple answer, common sense in that it's because we are taking the Jagrat Jagat as real fully, therefore we are not realizing the Brahma Tattva. So the Brahma Anubhuti gained Guru's tell कि हमारे स्टैंड पॉइंट से ब्रह्म सत्य है, द जागृत जगत इज मिथ्या स्वप्नवत. So on strength of faith in their words, with logic, with Shruti, when we consider this Jagrat Jagat as the Mithya or Kalpana or Swapnavat, the biggest benefit is the reality given to it, the total value given to it, the getting lost in it. From all this we are saved. With that poised mind, calm and quiet mind only, the Brahma Anveshana can be done through Vag Bhabhihi, through the Mahavakya Shodhana. That leads to the Brahmanubhuti. After Brahmanubhuti is gained, like to any of the Mahatma who reach to that level, the Jagat is Mithya only, Sapnavatu, for us also. So what we, on the strength of words of Guru and Shastra, accepted. The world to be Mithya, when we experience the self, that will be proved to be correct. So साधना के लिए पहले जगत को मिथ्या मानना है. सिद्धि मिलने के बाद वाकई हो मिथ्या है पता चल ही जाता है. Third option is what? Taking the Jagat as Satya. Like you and I do now, then we will never be able to leave the Jagat completely. कुछ ना कुछ हम पकड़ ही लेते हैं. And when any part of the dream still remains, we cannot wake up. है ना? When we wake up, which part of the dream still there? Everything is given up, no? So what is the only thing which makes us give up the samsara creating Jagat? Knowing, accepting that it is mithya. Therefore, Bandha Hetu Nirupanam is said in the very first sloka only. So, Vag Bhavihi Brahmavid Brahma Bhati Swapna Iva Atmani Adidam. And yad idam Jagata Atmani Swapna Iva. Like the waking mind ke upar dream projected. Then tat Swashabda Uttaihi. Swashabda means by the Swarupa revealing Shabda of the Guru called as Swashabda, called as Mahavakyas. Swashabdottaihi yo yadveti. That Brahman, whoever has awakened to that, saveti tatu. He alone has awakened or known that one. So, why the Gurus, why the Shastras, Tattva Shastras, Mahavakya Upadeshas, all these questions stand answered here. That Vag as the Bha, the ability to do the Prakashanam of the Brahma Vastu, that it is me. Then the Jagat will be realized as Mithya. Then Jankar bhi, like when I see the snake as real, लाखों कोशिश करे लोग फिर भी I cannot give up my fear as long as the snake is taken as real. So by some means, obviously, the guidance of the people and the taking of the torch or mashal or lamp, something, दूर से lamp डाला, torch लगाया, through some means, if you have realized the rope as rope there, in the realization of the rope, when the snake goes away, तो लाखों लोग भी कोशिश करें, they cannot frighten me anymore. Because I have realized the rope as rope, in the light of which the delusory snake, with all fears it was creating, gone. So what it means is, listen Shastras from the Guru, Tattva Shastras and Mahavakyas, realize the reality. Then the Jagat in which we have nothing but bondage and samsara, we are freed from. So, is there any upaya? No. But what all other people are doing? They are only changing the type of problem or bondage. They were bound as human beings. By doing papa, they are going to born as animals or birds. That bondage they'll continue. Or by doing the punya adi, they go to the higher worlds of Swarga, Indraloka, Gandharva adi. It's only change of bondage. That's it. Bondage will never go. Bondage goes when we awaken to the reality or the truth. So therefore, if this jnanam we are seriously listening and accepting, na, will we try for any other prapti other than Paramatma prapti? That's the greatest gain in life if we start pouring all our abilities only in trying to know the Paramatma. Even though it may take 100 lives, 1000 lives, never mind. But our main goal is that. So, like in our Pandukyadi, it is told, every Shastra, it is told, Yoga Sadhana, it is told that for the Uttamadhikari, direct to flight. But most are Manda Madhyama Adhikaris. Therefore, for them to get convinced about Brahma Tattva and the sadhana for the Brahma Tattva, it takes time. In the meantime, it's not an idle stone. He is not an idle stone. There was something or the other he does knowingly or unknowingly. That inevitably gives the phala. Therefore, variety of janmas, marana, roga, sukha, dukkha, they all come. But any number of janmas we get, especially a manusya, little more we study the tattva gnana, little more convictions we develop. Like that we were doing maybe from many lives, and this life also adding to our own knowledge little. But still, we are having the arthavasana, kamavasana, we are involving in them, we are doing karma, it will give karma phala. So, all of that will have its own consequence in the further lives, along with what we are doing this spirituality, little addition. If somebody in one life becomes very committed and does maximum only sadhana, giving up all of that, he will be quickly reaching. So all these pictures should be very clear. Then, therefore, what should be done by me? Same thing. Shastra Adhyana Nirantara, Manana Chintana Nirantara, Tattva Jnana Nishtha, Sadhana Nishtha, Siddha, then preparation Nishtha. आप करते जाओ, थोड़ा थोड़ा करते रहने से बात धीरे धीरे समझ में आने लगता है. And you and I are spending last 4 years and further how many years we don't know in study of the Shastra. This is our puja, this is our upasana, this is our samarpana, this is our pleading to the same Brahma Tattva and the Lord and the Guru Tattva and Shruti Mata. Oh Mother, we are at your feet. Oh Lord, we are at your feet. Please bless us with that conviction, with that knowledge, with that commitment, with that abilities to do those sadhanas to reach you. अब जब वो लोग हमें देखकर खुश हो जाएंगे, after testing us in every way, when they find we are sincere, then the moment they say tathastu, thereafter every class, anything we listen, perfectly we understand it. And our sadhanas also become serious, sincere, committed, joyful endeavors, not struggles like now, not with fears like now, not with any hesitations anymore. अब तो हम उस स्थिति में है ऑब्वियसली. पूरा अभी निर्णय निश्चय नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि कृपा नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि हमारे उपासनाएं अभी फुल नहीं हुए. एवरीवन इज डूइंग देयर उपासना. आवर उपासना दिस शास्त्र श्रवण, शास्त्र अध्ययन, शास्त्र विचारण, अलॉन्ग विथ अदर उपासनास आल्सो. दिस आवर उपासना. कोई पूछते हैं आपको क्या करो, हम भगवत गुरु शास्त्र का उपासना कर रहे हैं, उनका कृपा के लिए, उनकी कृपा, so that we get the convictions, we just plunge into the required sadhanas, uh, what do you call, uninterrupted, unobstructed, full of energy, single pointedly. To come to that level, we are doing all this upasana. And we know for certain. See, if the Lord and Guru Parampara and Shastra has brought us to the study of this unknown text, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, Adhyatma Ramayana, and the Upanishads like कभी उसका नाम भी नहीं सुना होगा कुछ साल पहले. And not by our effort it is. मैं तो पक्का कह रहा हूँ, it's their grace only. So if their grace brought us to this level of study, then will they not take us further, provided we hold on to them, provided we continue? Conditions apply. If we are not interested in sadhana, mind you, Guru God also will not be interested in making us do sadhana. If you are interested in bhoga, they will supply that only. सप्लाई चाहिए सप्लाई का सॉरी भोग का चाहिए तो भोग ऑर्डर करो वही सप्लाई होगा योग चाहिए तो योग का ऑर्डर करो वही सप्लाई होगा ऑर्डर मीन्स रिक्वेस्ट क्लियर नाउ फर्स्ट मंत्र वी हैव सीन कि स्वशब्द उत्तैहि यह यद वेत्ति स वेत्ति ततो सो हियर टू थ्री थिंग्स आर सेड वन इज ब्रह्म इज सत्यम second that has to be realized second is jagat mithya like the swapna that also is to be realized both are made to be achieved by the prakasha jnana of the vak therefore till the brahmanubhuti as satya vastu jagat as mithya is realized the vakbha the prakasha the jnana given to us by the shastra mahavakya guru mahavakya we have to go on exposed to we have to go on listen to obviously after shravana when we do manana chintana then the possible sadhana that will happen. First loka is that. Now, nyayen, second mantra I am doing. Nyayena nena lokesmin sarge brahmambare sati kimidam kasya kutreti chodhyamuche nirakrutam. So, anena nyayena. By this logic, but by this possibility, by this Shastra Jnana thoroughly heard and contemplated, nyayena anena asmin loke in this world, Sarge Brahmambare Sati, in the Brahma Ambara, in the Akasha of Brahma, the reality, the Satyam, the Sadvastu, this Prapancha, you know, like in the Chitta Akasha, Chitta Prapancha, Bhuta Akasha, Bhuta Prapancha. Brahma Ambara means Brahma Akasha means Akasha Samana Brahma. निर्विशेष निराकार निर्विकार अनंत ब्रह्म वस्तु है ना उस ब्रह्म आकाश में मीन्स चिदाकाश में ये जो जगत है ये सारा किम इदम कस्य कुत्र किम इदम व्हाट इज दिस जगत कस्य टू whom belong it belongs to kutra where from it has come these were the initial prashnas asked by Ramaji in the first Vairagya Prakaranam after all his Vairagya sthiti is explained. So here Vaashishtha says that Chodyam which you have asked, Chodyam is asking question. Nirakritam by explaining to you in earlier Mumukshu Vivaha Prakarana to some extent that is being answered. More clarity about the same thing will be covered in the entire Shastra. Right? So, Bhagavan, therefore, now he is doing his pratigna. Vasishtaji. What is his pratigna? Aham tavat yatha jnanam yatha vastu yatha kramam yatha svabhavam tat sarvam vachvidam shruyadam buddha. See the clarity of shloka. Aham tavat yatha jnanam yatha vastu yatha kramam yatha स्वभावं तत्सर्वं वच्मीदं श्रूयतां बुधा. So, a Buddha, Buddha means wise person. Oh dear Rama, the wise person, Shruyatam, please may you listen. Idam Shruyatam, this you please listen. Aham Vashmi, Idam Shruyatam. Hey Buddha, I am going to speak, all that I am going to speak with all attentiveness. O Buddha, O wise Rama, please you listen to. What are you speaking, sir? I am speaking first, Tavat Yatha Jnanam. Yatha Jnanam means we can call in the Gita language the Amanitwadi Lakshanas. Yatad Jnanam iti Proktam. So Yatha Jnanam means we can say the qualificational knowledges to prepare for the Brahma Jnana. Second is Yatha Vastu. Then what is the Vastu? Everything regarding the Brahma Vastu, I will tell you. Yatha Kramam. The Kramams two type. One Krama is how the Brahman is appearing as Jagat, how from the Jagat we have to reach Brahman. That is one krama. Second krama is your own abilities improving krama. How you start becoming qualified for that. So like in any of the school colleges, if you see, these two things happen simultaneously. One, how physics is developed, that is taught. Same time, this child is also made to develop, to understand that developing physics or chemistry or maths. इसका भी अवकात या क्वालिफिकेशन बढ़ाते हुए सब्जेक्ट कैसा डेवलप हुआ बताते. हाउ द साइंस एवरीवेयर सो नो. इन द कार ड्राइविंग ऑल्सो Sarveshwara, how the car is to be driven, step by step, that knowledge is given, lowest to higher. Same time, the ability of the one who is driving car, that also is increased or not, यथाक्रमम, isn't it? First तो उनको केवल ग्राउंड में ही चलाने का सिखाता है, सिखा, and he also loves that only. Then on to the main road, but early morning or midnight when nobody is there. Thereafter, the less peak hours, that is around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Thereafter, slowly the peak hours. So yathakramam in teaching the driving and yathakramam in the person's maturity also. In the meantime, fair, the all traffic rules are told, car maintenance things are told, the required things that have to be carried with the vehicle are told, the things like pollution checking or registration certificate, SRA, including license you have to have. So I'm explaining the word yathakramam. So yathajnanam, the qualifications, yathakramam, sorry, yathavastu, the Brahman, its reality and its upalabdhisthana, etc. Yathakramam, then how the Brahman became Jagat, how from the Jagat the Brahman has to be realized, and how you have to be slowly from the grossest level now to the subtlest level have to be developed. That also I'll teach you. Then Yatha Swabhavam. Yatha Swabhavam means as different timings, your mind as it develops different questions, doubts, answering them. वस्तु का स्वभाव यथावत बताएंगे. आपका स्वभाव, मूड, प्रश्न, किस समय कौन सा डाउट संशय आएगा, उसका निवारण करते हुए वी विल टीच यू. लिसन, अहम वच्मि इदम श्रूयताम हे बुध. So here Vashishtha is addressing all of us also. We are also Buddha. We are not Buddhu. He Buddha Shruyatam. So यथा ज्ञानम यथा वस्तु यथा क्रमम यथा स्वभावम तत्सर्वम वच्मि इदम हे बुध श्रूयताम. Oh wise, not only Rama, all others they are assembled in that sabha. It's an open invitation and suggestion to everyone by sage Vasishtha ji. आप सुनिएगा. Okay, this is the second mantra. Now the third mantra. Third mantra it is. Now the fourth one. What is it? कि स्वप्नवत् पश्यति जगत छिन्न भेद इहवित् स्वयं. This one word I am missing. Narayana. Utpatthi Prakaranam. Fourth mantra. Swapnavat Pashit Jagat. So Chinnabho Dehavit Swayam. Okay. Chinnabho Dehavit Swayam. स्वप्नवत् पश्यति जगत चिन्नभो देहवित् स्वयं. Let me correct it now. चिन्नभो, भो को एक ही अक्षर का चेंज है. हाँ, स्वप्नवत् पश्यति जगत चिन्नभो देहवित् स्वयं स्वप्न संसार दृष्टान्तः evaham tvam samanvitam. So, very big shloka it is. Again, very elaborate, very requiring explanation. Little we'll touch it little later. Ki swapnavat pashyati jagat. Chid nabho dehavit swayam. Means what? As I said now, chin nabho dehavit means when one realizes oneself to be the chit nabha. Nabha is akasha. Chit means chit chaitanya. So when the chaitanya paramatma is gained, which is compared with the akasha, so chidakasha is experienced. Chit, which is like akasha, all pervading. All the akasha lakshanas are there in the Atman. Therefore, akasha udaharana is taken. That's what is meaning here. So, chit nabho dehavit swayam jagat pashyati swapnavat. Therefore, swapna samsara drishtantah eva aham tvam samanvitam. So, the whole samsara is only two things, aham and tvam. And these two also are there in swapna. In swapna also aham tvam are there. Therefore, swapna also samsara. In jagrata also aham tvam are there. That's called as samsara. And in jagrata and in swapna, aham tvam alone is creating the entire jagat. Jagat or samsara. Okay. Now, the aham tvam of the swapna, when we wake up to the waking plane, is not there. When we come to waking plane, the swapna jagat ka aham tvam, which is called samsara, in the swapna, is it there? Not there. Point two. Point two. For the one who already realized the self, he is in the chit nabaha. He is in the chidakashas. To him also, his own earlier Jagara Jagatam, Aham Tvam. And now you and I have the Jagara Jagatam, Aham Tvam. From that he wakes up and in that Chit Nava experience, Chidakasha experience, for him this Jagara Jagat's Aham Tvam also is gone. That is why for that person, Jivan Mukta, this is the Anubhava. And his Anubhava is a help to us. As we luckily and Yukti Pramana also, when we understand this Jagrat Jagat also like Swapnavat, we devalue it. With a devalued quiet mind, we can realize the Chinnamaha Chidakash. At that experience of Chidakasha, what is said by Guru, this Aham Tvam Rupi Jagrat Jagat, in which you are caught up and becoming samsari, it is Swapnavat only. It is Mithya, it is not real. So Swapna is real in Swapna. And what is making Swapna Jagat? Aham Tvam. Aham Idam or Aham Tvam. Whether somebody told to us in Swapna or some experience helped us or whatever happened, we came to Jagrat. Once we came to Jagrat, the Swapna Jagat of Aham Tvam, which was the Swapna Samsara, totally wiped off. In the same way, with the help of the Guru Shastra Upadesha, in our interest on the faith, strength of faith on them, this Jagrat also when we understand as Swapna and devalue. What is devalue? Only usko vyavaharik satta do, paramarthik mat dena. What is the meaning of giving paramarthika value to the world? Expecting some sukha from the world. Don't do it. Just to do your vyavahar of the dharma. See how the mind becomes calm, quiet. With that calm, quiet mind, when we are told just remain as sakshi or drashta, 1 minute में हो जाता है. Because nothing binding us. Right now, Jagat Jagat is real. Jagat Jagat people are real. Vastus are real. Bhoga is real. And how can I give it up? I can't. Therefore, I cannot do Aham Sakshi Asmi. So when we are told to do become a Sakshi to the Bhojana Padarthas, we don't become Sakshi, we become Bhokta. अरे स्वामी इतने मिठाइयाँ सामने रख के साक्षी बनो बोलते हो, आप बनो, आप डायबिटिक होएंगे, मैं नहीं, मैं तो सब कहूंगा. See the value given, reality given, we involve it. है ना? But on the strength of Guru Shastra, we just keep it away, mano mithya mankar. But that's called as Pratipaksha Bhavana, that's called as Dosha Drushti. Again and again, why? The Jagat is told to be seen with Dosha and Pratipaksha Bhavana, Dosha Drushti, only to quieten our mind to and turn it towards Paramatma. Like when children ask for anything, mother shows the Dosha Drushti in that. Bhaya Drushti, Dosha Drushti, then you will not ask for it. Then you will do what is to be done when she tells. Same way, to divert our attention towards Paramatma, the Jagat is told to be taken as Sapnavat Mithya, so that we are not interested in it. It is true also later on. After realizing the self, what we imagined that the world is imagination is real, that the world is not real. It is only projection. Because two realities cannot. That's what he says here. Swapnavat pashyati jagat chit nabho dehavit swayam. Swapna samsara drishtanta eha aham tvam samanvitam. So, why throughout the Vedanta the Swapna Udaharana is taken or Rajju Sarpa example is taken is for this purpose only. That in Swapna the Swapna was real and the Swapna Jagat was Aham Tvam Rupa. When he comes to the waking plane, Aham Tvam are gone, therefore whole Jagat, Swapna Samsara is gone. But for us now waking is real. That's why the reality we are not able to pursue. If it is told that this Jagrat also Swapnavat Mithya, and we really, on the strength of logic, Guru Vachana, Shastra Vachana, accept it and start keeping away Jagrat Jagat, what is achieved is the quietness of mind, purity of mind, stability of mind, single pointedness of mind. With that mind, to that mind, when Tattvamasi is taught, Aham Brahmasmi is taught, it is easily catchable. With that, he will realize self. अब पीछे मुड़कर देखो, yes. Brahman alone everywhere is there. If at all something is there, it is only projected. And projection has to have the substratum on which it's projected. Substratum is that Brahman. Therefore, Brahma, Satyam, Adhishtanam, Jagat, Mithya, Adhyaropam. Jivaha, through the Upadhi, only is a feeling that is separate or other than Brahman. But Jivo, Brahma eva, na aparaha. Is not somebody different. Mm. This is how. Therefore, the name of the chapter, Bandha Hetu Nirupanam. Bandha Hetu is taking Aham Tvam Rupi Jagat as Satya. So, you mean to say, sir, ये असत्य करके छोड़ दो? No, no. मिथ्या करके दूर रखो बस. है ना? मिथ्या करके दूर रखो. फंसो मत उसमें. What is the meaning of it? Just for the sake of Vyavahara, be in this Jagat. Other than that, cut off all relation. And in the Jagat, Guru, Shastra, Satsanga are also part of the Jagat. They you have to utilize. Bas utna hi. Be selective in this world. Select only Sadharma, select only Sadhana. All the reality given to the world and desires for the world, all that delete. Okay? Then pursue the Paramatma. In this way, next few slokas, our glorious Guru Maharaj Vaashishtha is guiding us. Very full. Slowly, steadily, in this speed only, we will study. One more sloka you can say, Mumukshu Vyavaharoktim Asmat Prakaranat Param Athautpatti Prakaranam Mayedam Parikathyate. So, Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarana, I taught to you exhaustively. Now, Utpatthi Prakaranam Maya idam Parikathyate. So, the lot of examples are taken to tell the Jagrat Jagat as Mithya, like Swapna, to create the Mumukshu in you. Now the Mumukshu has come in you. Now we will tell you through the again Swapna Vrittanta, the Utpatti, has it happened of the world or not? In the Utpatti Prakaranam, Utpatti nahi hua hai, ये साबित करते हैं. When नहीं हुआ, then problem किधर है? कुछ नहीं है. जगत है तो problem ना. जगत नहीं है तो नहीं problem. That's why in the waking dream, Jagat is there, therefore all struggles. In sleep, no Jagat, no sub problem at all. Isn't it? See these examples बहुत बार करते 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 ना एक दिन सडनली by the purity of heart gained so far by God's grace, it just clicks to us. Suddenly it clicks and it is forgotten again. Again, the clicking of this knowledge becomes more frequent. Later on, that knowledge remains with us. What is it? I am in this world of names and forms, and these upadhis all are mithya. Then the reality is the substratum. Now, the substratum is everywhere, yet it has to be realized in the heart. Now, let me become introverted. Now, see how the transformation. We are all going through that only. Suddenly, hota nahi na. Dhire, like this, more and more Upanishads, sunte, that will happen in us. And in your and my case, Guru God is guiding. When He will give us the abilities and mold our minds exclusively for अंतर्मुख साधना, we need not worry. जो हम कर रहे हैं सुबह शाम क्लास आने का, उसको लगे रहो बस पक्का. Never to worry. Daytime, little be careful of not adding too much samsara. Just live a decent life of at least replace the bhogamai, the variety of upasana, sevas, namasmarana. In that way, escape the day from getting lost into the worldliness and creating vasanas. Escape the day into whereas upasana sadhanas. They won't create vasana. Subha Sham, Vedant sun lo or Satsang sun lo. So let us do our Adhyatmika Pragati in this way. Thank you, friends. Tomorrow we'll continue. Rama Rakshamam Pahima. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्रतारकं न इमा तमेव भान्तं तस्य भास दाशस्त नारायण मंगलम बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री भगवान रामायण शास्त्र की जय. वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि व्यासन ब्रह्मज्ञाचार्य बोलो भाई सब संत सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज आज के आनंद का ना पार हर हर मां सर्वत्र साथ बोल श्रोता साधक सेवक भक्त जिज्ञासु श्री श्री भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति जय. अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त श्रोता मंडल की जय. देखो फ्रेंड्स, when the maths teacher is teaching maths, it is tough. ऐसा कर कर जो बच्चे छोड़ दिए, they never developed in maths. Those who gave up swimming because the water was entering in the nose and all, they never learned swimming. Those are afraid of moving the vehicle, with that clutches and steering in the hands, because it is difficult in the beginning. They would never become the perfect drivers. Same way, because Vedanta is appearing to be difficult, definitely it is. We never told it is easy. Because it is difficult, if we give up, then we will never will be gaining this moksha giving adhyatmic jnana. Is it what is wise and intelligent? Struggle for some lives in trying to understand tattva through the Vedanta Shravana and realize the self and get moksha, or feeling that it is difficult, give up this spiritual pursuit, continue for millions of life as a samsari, as a bound person with a पापा पुण्य स्वर्ग नरक जन्म मरण. अब आप सोच लो, दो ऑप्शंस हम दे रहे. वी कैन नॉट रिकमेंड फॉर यू, वी कैन ओनली गिव यू दीज टू पॉसिबिलिटीज. कौन सा बेहतर है देख लो. यू थिंक, यू डिसाइड. वी वेलकम यू. इफ यू से इट्स टफ, वी विल गिव अप. Go into those world of doings where samsara never ends. Yes, it is very tough, challenging, but we understood that it's a knack of the mind, it's demoralizing us. Now we have conquered it with our intellect, we got it. That through Vedanta only we get moksha, and it is very tough, we are coming for it. See, like in a shop, the intelligent shopkeeper puts both the objects. I have no doubt at all. This object looks to be simple, but highly qualitated, that's why its cost is more. The other one is glittering and all, but it is only दिखावा के लिए, वो जल्दी खराब होता है. हम तो दोनों आपके साथ, आप डिसाइड करो. The wise person goes through it honestly. He says, चल कहे पैसे थोड़ा ज़्यादा भी खर्च हो जाए तो दे दो मुझे, and you will enjoy that object if you can afford it. And in the outer world, the affording depends on various factors like money. But in spirituality, Everybody can afford this spirituality. If one says, I can't afford, he is overpowered by the vasanas, desires, then nobody can help. चल ठीक है मत खरीद. जैसे कोई बंदे का पैसा भी है लेकिन लालच है वो खरीदना नहीं चाहता. What can the customer salesman do? He can't do anything. मत खरीदो. We are very many places कंजूस. We can afford but we don't go for quality. है ना. आदत जन्म जन्म का आदत. पिछले जन्म में शायद भिखारी होंगे इसलिए इस जन्म में पैसे रहकर भी अच्छा चीज नहीं खरीदते. सेम इज विद वेदांत. Ability, times of रहकर भी if you don't try for Vedanta, then you go through the lower level of sadhanas. करो भजन, करो कीर्तन, करो भोग चढ़ाओ भगवान को, भगवान के ज्यादा तुम खा लो और नाचो और गाना करो. Except the intellectual बौद्धिक आत्मज्ञान, everything we gain, that's only entertainment. At the most little punya, giver of some higher worlds of bhoga, which will end. It is your choice. We are not, what do you call, imposing it, thirsting on you, nor we are converting or compelling. We are just telling the two things. Choice is ours. Right? Join in 5 minutes to study Nirvana Manjari. Thank you, dear friends.